responsibility for it, but this guy has really got total command of his offense. And you look at the numbers he puts up for a completion percentage, almost 65%.
And that includes that very bad game he had a week ago. Hilliard. Dalton Hilliard down to the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, the Rams don't want to do it. They don't want to blitz. They want to play the zone. They don't really feel that they have the people back there to blitz with right now. But in all honesty, I think the only way that they're going to shut down that Saint offense running the football is to get some of the safeties involved and bring the linebackers up a little closer to come after them.
2 long drives in this first quarter. The Rams 5.5 minutes, no points. The Saints have had the ball for about 7 minutes. Second and 5. Hilliard again. This time maybe a yard. Gray got in there in a hurry. Hilliard is such a threat for the ball. 3rd and 4. Hebert will go to the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Then Hebert goes back the other way. Martin, touchdown.
On the post, perfectly thrown ball. Picking on Darrell Henley, number 20, the rookie. You want to see release time? We saw Everett at 2.8. Hebert's at 2.0. You're not going to get to a quarterback in a shotgun getting rid of the ball in 2 seconds.
Morton Anderson, 30 out of 31 points after this year. Will try to make it a 7-0 lead and does. Well, Bobby Hebert hit 4 out of 5 passes on that impressive opening drive, and he's led. Morton Anderson kicking off, and for a change, it might be returnable. Ron Brown from a yard deep. Chased out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Robert Massey down on special teams for the Saints.
When you look at the touchdown, it looks like double coverage. You got the corners up, the safeties are back. What happens is Jerry Gray moves inside. Hebert reads it. Martin runs the quick post. He fires the strike for the touchdown. This is an excellent job, not only by Eric Martin beating Henley on the bottom, but Bobby Hebert reading it and getting rid of the football.
Very impressive drive. 91 yards, took more than 8 minutes off the clock. We have only 1:18 to go first quarter. Both teams have had the ball once. The difference is the Saints moved it well and scored. The Rams moved it well and burned themselves with a holding penalty. Everett on first down, floats it for McGee, covered very well by Massey. It looks like they're trying to find out where the rookie is and pick on him.
Well, what they're trying to do is they don't feel like they can run the football effectively. So what you do, 2nd and long and 3rd and long, which he has now.
He's in it now. Everett has missed his last 3. That's what he did against the New Orleans Saints. He was sacked 5 times in that first meeting. Bell. Ouch. Give him a couple. Frank Warren, the first man there, but he had a lot of company. The Saints, #1 in the National Football League against the run.
Keep it somewhat respectable, but we can't beat them running the football.
3rd and 9. Nowhere to go.
And they're going to drop 8 back into coverage. Now, Everett feels the pressure coming up the gut. See, that's the problem. He's a big guy, and he's got to step up front. He's not real nifty.
Hatcher to punt to Rod Harris. Low line drive kick, and Harris up to take it at the 48. Only got a 4-yard return, but did a good job to catch the ball on the fly. A 32-yard punt, a 4-yard return. Mike McDonald made the tackle. Brenner, Tice, and Scales. The lone setback is Hilliard. Hilliard gets a couple quickly. The noseman, Alvin Wright, number 99, got there for the tackle. Gain of maybe a yard. And that's the end of the first quarter. Our score.
You're going to ask me what I thought of the call last week on Frank Warren? The officiating yesterday was pretty good. Nice.
Go ahead, Mike.
That was about a month and a half ago, and the media provided the dancer for Jim Moore. I don't think he really knew how to react to that.
So
I don't blame
wouldn't either. It's almost a hate-love affair down here. It seems like they only throw 7 passes in the second half of the last 2 games, and he's not satisfied, or the public's not satisfied, the media's not satisfied that they're winning.
2nd and 9. Three-man rush. Hebert with time. Complete to Scales at the 27-yard line. The tight end, Greg Scales, gets his 7th catch of the season. A wide receiver out of college. He's now up to 253 pounds.
Watch this left side of your screen. Number 83 goes down. Just runs a simple little corner pattern. What happens, you bring people in tight. What you do is you close down the football field and you work to the tight ends and the backs. Now, there's Larry Kelm inside, going back, dropping into the zone. But he gets in a dead area underneath the secondary people, just the other side of the linebacker.
Scales, a tough tight end to cover. He has some speed. Dalton Hilliard, nice hole off the right side to the 17-yard line. Sean Miller downfield to make the tackle. Buford Jordan, a nice lead block.
Dalton Hilliard showing why he should be a Pro Bowler. Made all the moves right here outside. Watch the sharp cuts. This is what happens when you play on the carpet and you're a little guy. See how he cuts back behind the tackle, puts a move on Newsome, now continues to spin and keep his feet going. Big key for the Saints, though, and you saw it at the end of that replay, is their linemen get downfield and try and chip people off the tackle.
2nd and a yard. Hilliard got off the tackle down to the 15-yard line. Peel had a shot at him. Got by his tackle. Toss to the fullback, Buford Jordan. Excuse me, Dalton Hilliard with Jordan in front of him. He picked up a couple. John Robinson has not had much success here in the Superdome. Hasn't been able to score too many points, and the Saints have handled the Rams very well.
Right now is when the Rams have got to do something different. They line up in that zone, and they're playing that bend, don't break defense. It's not working. They're going to have to bring the linebackers and the secondary people up and do something to upset the rhythm of the New Orleans Saints. There's how they rank inside the 20.
Hilliard to the 9. Flag comes in very, very late. Green was in on the stop along with Alvin Wright. Will check the penalty. And this will go against New Orleans.
Holding, number 85 of the offense, 10-yard penalty, repeat 2nd down.
Tight end Hobie Brunner. He's one of the keys to the running game. If you don't have a good blocking tight end, you simply can't run the ball very well.
The New York Giants proved that with Mark Rivaro, and Hobie Brenner's another one here. The Redskins have done it with Donnie Warren. There he is, gets his hands inside, and you see his left hand? Once your body gets away and all of a sudden it's exposed, then you got a real problem.
2nd and 17 now. 11:37 to go, first half of play. Bobby Hebert has to hustle it up a little bit.
You just got to be frugal using your timeouts.
Bill Hawkins, number 70 into the Rams lineup. The rookie out of Miami. Rams show blitz. Come with only 3. Hebert dumps it off to Hilliard. Not much there. Wilcher hit him first, and then Strickland came over to mop up. Strickland's one of those guys who's got everything. Speed, size, instincts to play the game. Just a terrific player out of Purdue.
A lot of times he plays over the nose, drops back out. We've seen the Rams